Welcome back to another first to worst, everybody. It's been a few days, but we got a good one here for you today. It's HowDeeDoo versus Quilavad. How's it going, fellas?
Hello, hello. I'm doing well.
Didn't even realize how bad this would all smell. If you could smell it.
And here,
You know, I'd imagine institution would smell like one of those dusty old warehouses.
and you already know him. You already hear him. That's Dragon on your shirt in the booth with me today.
What's up, guys?
And
It's your boy DOYS.
Do the thing.
Do the thing, do the thing. Hoyt, you too.
Follow and
It's your boy.
subscribe and no, I'm not doing. Eat the hot dogs already. Get
Yeah,
started.
eat the hot dogs before Hoyt dies of cringe.
You're killing
Oh
me.
god. Whoa, I curse Mag 7 upon you, Quilvad.
Wow.
Wow.
Ooh.
We actually got some shade throwing.
Howdy's starting his
You know what?
heel
I
turn
hope
here.
you get the Mossberg so I can be set free from this hell.
I got some close. I got the MRAD. I'll be fine.
I got the Rhino 50. I'm gonna reroll that.
Okay. One reroll on Quilavad.
Right, I gotta change the 0 on this
Ooh.
now, huh?
Ooh, you
Let's
got a
see, I
red
gotta
dot. Those are more rare now.
Yeah. I am gonna keep this. But I am also gonna switch to classic trolls.
Okay. Well then, gentlemen, are we all ready to go here? Any last words for
Yep.
each other or the chat?
Pain.
Good luck, have fun. I wish you a Mag 7 later.
You know,
Alright.
you know what?
You too.
Just
Ditto
for
to
all
everything.
that, I hope you guys get the sport ACR out of your 8-point assault rifle pool.
Quilavad, if you could slap that panel against the wall and then we'll send you off. Good luck on your runs, fellas, and we'll see you on the other side. 3, 2, 1, go.
Is that good enough? I don't.
That'll work. You didn't change anything, did you?
Yeah, you're good. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, go. Do your thing. And I shall...
Alright, Dragon.
What's up?
We're on a new update. This is the first match that
I'm
we're
excited.
broadcasting on the new update. We got some new red dots in the house.
Yeah, new red dots. They're nice, crisp, and clean too.
Alright,
Ooh,
unmute
wait.
their streams.
I don't mean to be picky,
Uh-huh.
but the stream I'm getting from you
Uh-huh.
through Discord is jittery.
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 Jittery. Oh yeah,
I
that's
got
awful.
the jitters. Ooh, a lot better.
Is it better?
Thank you,
Okay.
Hoyt.
Okay.
Well, was for a second. You know what? I'll live with it.
Now, this is Seed 9, starting in Bunker, and we go crossover, Inclinator, Void, and Turbine. Most of the people running, or watching even, having entered into the FFA section of the tournament, will remember this seed. This is the qualifier seed.
Ooh.
So this seed killed me, and it killed you.
Oh yeah, that's right. You got squashed
Yeah, that's right.
in this one. That's how we got Hoyt Flat Edition. He got
An
all
origin
bricked
story
up.
for the decade. Why is my stream like that? Jesus.
I have no idea. All I can think of is maybe downgrade the quality a little bit.
Here we go. You are now watching at fewer frames per second.
I can live with that.
All right.
I don't need no Back in my day, we didn't have no fancy schmancy 60 or 120 FPS.
Yeah.
We had slideshows.
I was
Slideshows,
fragging.
and occasionally we get 30 FPS, and we managed.
I was fragging in America's Army 2.0 at 20 FPS. Right. Quilavad into his first hold here.
Oh, hell yeah.
Looks like
Pretty
he
all
was-
set up for this one, too. We got the...
Yeah, nice shotgun. He's got the EOTech. He's got a green, kind of teal sight on it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You can change the colors on those.
It's so pretty.
Bro's a straight up greener.
I don't.
And it looks like as Quilavad steps out of his first hold, HowDeeDoo is stepping into his.
Oh yeah.
Now we get to see if HowDeeDoo can keep up with that MRAD, or if he's gonna fall behind. Oh, he does have the F12, so yeah, no, he can keep good pace. All right, the stacks are up. He already got 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Both
A
of our
great
contestants
clear.
done with their first hold, and now they're moving on to the second.
Well, nothing of note so far. Nice smooth hold, nice smooth clear on both of them.
Yeah, no notes. It's just a good run.
Yeah, good clean fun out here.
There is nothing clean about this tournament. Let's be honest. I mean, me and Hoyt, we've been taking back deals this whole time.
I think I just saw an exclamation mark on HowDeeDoo's screen there, failing an alert bonus.
You think so?
I saw an exclamation mark.
Ooh, Quilavad he didn't get cursed with a Mag 7, but got cursed with the VT12.
Yeah,
That's pretty bad.
you don't like to see it, but I believe hold 2 here is crossover, and the VT13 isn't that bad in crossover. Obviously, you'd like to have more capacity always, but I feel like the hold is so small.
You're
that
gonna say something about better spread, shorter barrel?
I don't know, but I don't know. I just feel like the longer the room is, the worse the VT13 sucks to have.
I suppose that makes sense, but on the flip side, we have HowDeeDoo getting the very middle of the road Benelli 1014. A really good shotgun.
All right.
Quilavad stepping into their second hold, and then we have HowDeeDoo also catching up to Quilavad here.
Yeah. Looks like they're both holding the
Quilavad,
exact same spot.
Quilavad choosing to, burn out our retinas with that flashlight.
That's Howdy with the flashlight. I do.
Oh yeah,
believe.
HowDeeDoo. My bad.
It is interesting that Quilavad isn't running the flashlight. I expected to see one at every spot of the tournament at this point.
Ooh, that was a quick hard and clear from Howdy there. Damn.
Yep. Ooh, a slick little drop down from Quilavad, but I think he missed every shot there.
Smooth move, but none of the shots landed.
All right, making up for it. Swarms should be up here. Now, if Howdy finishes his swarms before Quilavad, then we'll know that he gained some score here, because Howdy started a little bit behind. Ooh, I think that means that Howdy caught up just a little.
Just maybe. It just might be one of those rounds where it's really hard to tell who wins, and it's going to come down to who's got the better stealth score or
More
the no-hit
kills.
bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too. Something arbitrary that we won't see.
Well, hopefully we see if they get hit.
Oh yeah, that one's obvious sometimes.
Sometimes. All right.
Sometimes it's obvious.
We've got that third hold inclinator coming up. Ooh, Howdy taking
Yeah.
another alert there. I
Now
think.
these two are going into inclinator. Do you think they're gonna roll with their shotguns, or do you think they're gonna try and get a
If
more
I'm
powerful weapon?
Quilavad here, I'm definitely getting something. I'm getting an AR for the
Getting the
distance.
Sacco?
Ooh, both.
So we have two. Oh, we have an AR and a battle rifle roll, and we have HowDeeDoo getting very lucky with the
HK 416 with
Yeah,
30 round
H-
mags. A
hell
beautiful
yeah.
roll.
And meanwhile, we got Quilavad. He also got a little lucky getting the FNFAL.
Definitely the
The-
better of the options that you can roll there.
Oh yeah.
And honestly, the battle rifle is a great thing to have in Inclinator. The amount of power that it can put in a single bullet that you send downrange is pretty
Yeah,
valuable.
Not to mention, it'll be able to punch through the shields that you see in the first round, the third hold.
Or at least knock them down. But 30 rounds and a 416,
That is pretty good.
that's a lucky roll if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, could have been worse. Could have gotten the 10-round SKS.
Yeah, it could be so much worse. Or
There are some stinkers in that pool.
10
at
round
least with
tactical VZ58.
Yeah, at least with the 6-point battle rifles, you know exactly what you're getting. Quilavad knows what he signed up for.
Yep. He could have got the light rifle, which ever since the changes to not to be able to buy what the category that you want, I have thankfully not had to suffer with. My God, do I hate that thing. And,
The M1A?
yeah, and the fact
Yeah,
that I never
it's,
have to buy a battle rifle again, ooh, it's so nice. It's so nice.
Wow.
That thing can stay in the depths of hell where it belongs.
Hoyt's just admitting he is a battle rifle hater.
I admit it, man. I'm
Like even
Everybody
the
knows.
FAL, even the SCAR.
yeah, why do you need such a big bullet? Doesn't do nothing.
Yeah, it does. It hits hard.
It does
It
the
slapped.
it does the exact same as the 5.56. It really does.
No. 308 hits significantly harder than 5.56.
Yeah, but if it's the same amount of shots to kill anyway. We've got HowDeeDoo.
Wow.
He's in.
Yeah, HowDeeDoo stepping into, and then we have Quilavad saving me and Hoyt from this argument. We'll get back to it after.
Come to my rescue, chat. Come to my rescue. Chat. Tell Dragon he's wrong.
No, chat. Tell Hoyt he's wrong. You guys love me. You know me longer. Like, come on.
Chat, vote for
All right.
me.
Jokes aside, HowDeeDoo was able to. I think HowDeeDoo was sniping at those Hardens from way down
Yeah.
the depths, and then we have Quilavad taking a different strat, choosing to use the zip line.
Yeah, sometimes
to his.
I think Howdy got a little bit lucky with all of his
with the
encryption
lineup.
spawning in visible range. Quilavad had to take the zip line down to get an angle on some of his, costing him a bit of time here. Now we see them both. Are they both hiding in the same spot?
It's not a good spot though. Taking up one of those corners gives you a good amount of cover.
Ooh, Howdy
Ooh.
jumping down in the way of the block. You gotta be careful there.
Hoyt having mini heart attacks every time
Just a
runner
little,
is
just
in the
a little.
tracks.
A very active rappel down here.
I did like how Howdy was just jumping down the thing. He was making the big leaps.
But opposite there, Quilavad did not have to send himself down, able to stay at the top, and I think he regained a little bit of that time.
Both of our runners just taking a very defensive position all the way up here at the top. I don't think any of them's gotten hit either.
Nope, nope, both hitless
Damn.
here. Howdy, he can see one of the encryption clouds from where he is. So he's got a bit of a lucky spawn there, but we'll see where the other one is. Looks like Quilivad's got one
Ooh,
there
and
that
goes
you
the
can
first
see.
one for Howdy.
Where's
Howdy
the other one, though?
making the big leaps, and there goes the recursives for Howdy.
A beautiful clear by Howdy there. Quilavad pecking at it from far away, gets a good clear, but that puts Howdy just a little bit ahead, eking out a bit of score here and there.
Just from the speed.
Well,
Not bad.
and that'll all add up. I think Howdy's probably got it right now, unless the alerts that Howdy's been getting from patrols. I haven't seen if Quilivad's been alerting.
I'm not sure either. It's really hard to tell because you never know. You might get that one Sosig that just spots you from the back.
Yeah.
You know, just a random patrol takes a corner that you don't see, and they're like, "Oh, hey, there he is."
Or maybe the exclamation mark, appears for 2 frames before, like, the Sosig explodes, and you never really have a reaction chance to see it.
Exactly. You know, can you imagine what Inclinator would look like if our contestants didn't have to worry about a no-hit bonus?
It would,
It would just be speed and kills.
yeah, I guess there would be a lot more mountain goating up and down, perhaps.
Just maybe.
Just maybe.
We definitely see our contestants moving faster, that's for sure. But that's okay. The slow movement can be fun, right?
I think so. Quilavad just sending tube after tube of buckshot down this hallway. There must be a Sosig that I can't see at all. Ooh, the light went ooh. The light went ooh. Chat, can I get some oohs in the chat? Ooh.
Might need to get my eyes checked. I can't see anything these days.
Really. You really get amped when you hear that.
I like the sprites, okay?
Do you just like to chill in that hallway just so you can shoot the things and be easily amused?
Look here, Dragon. It has ambiance, okay?
You just
Ambiance.
you shoot the woos and then you're like woo woo.
That's right. Except it sounds a lot more plasticky because I have my controllers in my hands. You can't really clap with index controllers.
I'm sorry. You're sitting there going woo woo.
That's
you
right.
Go.
That's right.
I got the controllers in there. You're getting some controller foley.
Thank you for the Foley, Dragon. This is the kind of production value that you just don't get from other tournament streams, folks.
Yeah, I mean Counter-Strike tournaments.
ESPN 8, the Ocho. They would never.
Jokes aside, you know, I'm gonna be honest here. I think HowDeeDoo are just sneaking into this hold is pretty easy. Like if you
you can get it down to a science.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you know where all the Sosigs are, you got plenty of cover to kind of sneak in and basically corner snipe them.
Oh, and Howdy's
Like-
into it.
Mm-hmm.
And Quilavad, he is
Yep.
almost.
I like
in
to
it.
point out both of our contestants did get mag upgrades. Quilavad rocking 20s, while Howdy's got a 45er. Oh no, he's going outside the map. He's going outside. No, I'm kidding. It's okay.
I've never seen anybody hold this corner before. This is a cute little corner. It should allow him plenty of time to see these.
I've seen people take it, and it is a good spot. And the
I've seen him take the other
setup?
corner, but both of our runners getting only 4 stealth encryptions and getting very fast clears on them. Very good heads up vision from them. You know, if they were playing at the exact same time, they would be able to see each other right now. They'd be looking
God,
at, they're looking across the room
I
at each
can,
other.
I can totally see it. Like they just see like a little sprite or something. Like you played one of the Souls games, right?
Polymorphic's up here, and HowDeeDoo gets an okay clear. It
was
seemed
pretty
to have
good.
a lot of nodes. Maybe he had a couple bad ricochets there, because it took him a little bit to work through it. Quilavad popping the shield to just take a little less time here. And I think
And
it
he's
worked
got it.
out for him. I think that worked out for him there.
Popping a shield dog for the polymorph is a good strategy if you want to maintain your, especially in this hole,
Yeah.
since there's just no cover at all. Now we get to see how they eat the cheese. Hoyt, how do you like to eat your cheese? Do you like to 3D print it, or do you like to take big chunks out of it with the shotgun?
I'm a chunk of cheese kind of guy. I'm a chunk of cheese kind of guy. Only if
All right.
it's really close to me do I like to.
And then we
3D
got
print it.
HowDeeDoo floating across the room to take out that regenerative. That was majestic.
Yeah, he got a really nice flyby there. Quilavad having to deal with this mean Sosig who's in his face, not letting him focus on the encryption here.
Alright.
2 more. There we go.
And he's got it.
All right. Well, I still think our runners are neck and neck here. Quilavad getting a little bit faster on the polymorphic, but a little slower on the regen there, and I'm not sure who's in the lead.
Yeah. Whoever does lose, they still have a chance to make up for it in the next 2 rounds.
That's right. That's right. This is a best of 3, so our runners are in it for the long
Best of
haul
3.
here.
I thought it was best of 2.
That's not a thing.
No, it's best 2 out of 3, so it's best of 2.
No. That's
Yes.
That's not how the math
Yeah.
works.
Okay. If you win twice,
Mhm.
then that's best of 2.
No. That's,
Yes.
Nope.
Yes. You don't argue with me, Hoyt. You know I'm right.
The third game is assumed.
It is assumed, but it's not a guarantee. So until we get to the 3rd, it's best of 2. In fact, it's still best of 2,
Chat.
no matter how you shake
Chat. I can't handle this guy, man.
it.
He's too silly. He's being too silly with it.
But either way, it looks like Quilavad is finally. Did Quilavad get a flashlight? I think I saw Howdy get another flashlight.
Ooh, Quilavad getting the NTW 20, the very best roll that you can get, the one that you're looking for. But he's already got the 4.
Bullet booth?
He's got
Yeah.
the Holy Quaternary,
Maybe-
so I'm not sure what this is.
Maybe
is
he just
helping him.
felt like it.
Did-
Maybe he was like, eh.
Did Howdy wave? Can you take Howdy aside?
Yeah. Hold up. I got him. Let's see. Let me just pull him into the.
Yeah, hurry up.
Hold up. Don't rush me.
All right. Well, we've got Quilavad finally heading into the turbine here for what's going to be his 5th hold. I'm not sure that he even has a shotgun here.
Hello?
Hey, what's up, dog?
It's nothing big. It's not serious, but
All right.
I'm currently getting tangled up in my wire right now. I realized I forgot.
Let me we'll just mute that stream so they can deal with what they're dealing with. We can focus in on Quilavad here as he tries to clear turbine with no alert. This is quite a task, not easy to do. There's so many of them and so many angles, especially those mail slot angles there. Just moving through it. I think he's doing it so far, though. Getting another quick couple kills there, and I think we're just about ready to start here. Looks like Howdy was able to resolve what was going on with him. Dragon, what happened? You said bro got tangled up in his wire.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Okay. All right.
He got tangled up in his wire, and he wanted to turn on the little rotation display thing.
Oh.
So
We do let our runners run that normally.
yeah, he just forgot to set it up. That's all. He wasn't. He just wanted to make sure it's okay to turn it on and all that. So yeah. But anyway, it looks like I'm back just in time for Quilavad to take out that cascading.
Ooh, that bullet getting very close to him here. He's gonna have to clear this very quickly because there are Sosigs moving in on him right now. A hitless clear, but not a fast clear, I'd say.
Yeah, so what do you suppose is better, a hitless or a quick clear?
At this point, with these runners this far into the tournament, you gotta do both. You gotta do both. Just one or the other. These runners are consistently getting above 1.3 scores now, and every point matters, every millisecond matters. You try not to get hit. I think trying not to get hit is worth a few seconds.
So what you're saying, this is the part of the tournament where we only see meta builds.
Oh yeah.
Jokes aside, the orthogonal is up and Quilavad is just shotgun slamming it.
It was a little bit mean to him, refusing to show one of the sides for quite a bit here. That is god awful. The elevated sight on that.
Anyway, HowDeeDoo now in his 5th hold here in the turbine.
Still rocking that same loadout here, it looks like. I don't think he got anything else weapon-wise.
Maybe some power-ups, but anyway, the cascading is up for HowDeeDoo.
Spraying it down. Missing the mag grabs. He's still hitless, and pretty
got it. That wasn't too bad.
I think that
honestly,
was a little faster than Oh, Howdy missing his jump, throwing himself way too
bro
far.
sending himself to the moon with that
He's
one.
a little excited here. Now, Quilavad has to be a little bit careful with this final shot because if he's a little bit too close, it's bad.
Wait,
a 134, 8400.
Oh, he must have dealt with it. Here, let me go ahead and get that. I'll
Or
get that score from him.
400, and we'll focus in on Howdy here. And his orthogonal is diving down into the water.
Oh no! Like right into the water?
Well, as low as it can go, really. But he was able to keep a good lock on it and cleared it pretty fast here.
All right. Well, at least that. Just go ahead and.
With a 134, Howdy's really got his work cut out for him here. He's gonna have to clear this. Obviously, he's gonna have to clear this last one in one shot, but I'm not sure what else he could do. He's popping his dogs now, getting ready for it. But wasn't it downstairs? What's he doing up here?
The refractive?
Yeah,
Or...
there it is.
not the
There's the
refractive.
cloud. I guess he was hunting for maybe a couple more kills, trying to get every single point that he can here.
And there it
It's
is, and taking it down with one akimbo shot.
Yep.
Slick. What do we have?
130.
Here?
Oh my god. 137. 3850.
137. Damn, that is a good score.
That's a
Hold up.
crazy score. Let's get these guys in here and we'll do a little debrief and see what's going on.
All right. Hey, how's it going, guys?
Oh.
Gentlemen,
Oh, hold up. Let me get.
is everybody there,
There
we
we
go.
go.
Now
Howdy.
everybody's in.
Howdy do.
How'd the runs go, fellas? Are we happy with them?
I did as good as I could. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with mine.
I think
Well,
both
I
of your
guess-
runs were very smooth.
They were good. They were both high scoring, but only one of you got the higher score.
That's true. That is
I
how
got,
the numbers work.
I got the stats right here.
It was
so,
not a tie. Go ahead and read them off.
Howdy do. You managed to finish your run, and you came out with a score of 1,373,850, and fortunately, that is stacked up against Quilivid's score of 1,348,400. So, congratulations, Howdy! You get the first hot dog point.
That was a
yeah.
137?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
137.
Jesus Christ.
That could have been 138 if I didn't mess up a stealth during one of my takes. But yeah, holy shit.
Not like it
That was
mattered.
my reaction too. I was expecting like a 134 after that run or
I
something.
think Quilavad, that's
think
a
it's the
full
second highest
stealth
score.
bonus for you, right? I think
Yeah,
that's
I got all stealth. I think it's the max.
Wow.
You
Those
got
aren't-
max stealth? Damn.
Yeah. No, but I think yours is like the second highest score. I think it's only beaten by like Tibbs and like the one with Hydro.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Isn't that? Did either of you get a personal? Is that a personal best?
Oh, most definitely not.
Oh, okay.
No.
I was gonna say. Well,
Yeah.
I guess with that being said,
You runners are both entitled to a 10-minute break. Would either of you like to take us up on that?
You know what? Yeah, I am like overheating right now.
Okay. So we're gonna go to the starting soon screen, and we'll see everybody back in 10 minutes for round 2 here.
you know,
We'll see you later.
so I'm gonna go.
we're back. You can't do that when we go live. It doesn't make sense if you're saying, "Where's the one?" Anywho, welcome back,
where's
everybody.
the one, Hoyt? Where's my one?
You don't say the one. Didn't you go to broadcast school, Dragon?
No, I didn't, and I'm better for it. All
We're
right,
back.
jokes
We're
aside,
back.
We're
It's
in the
round
next
2.
round. The next round of Quilavad versus HowDeeDoo. Gentlemen, when you're ready, just go ahead, eat your hot dogs, and start rolling the gats.
This one's on seed 4.
Seed 4.
Seed 4.
Nope, definitely not taking
and
that
7
one.
seeds ago.
Oh, this doesn't come with an optic anymore? Man, that's cringe.
Yeah,
I get the
optics are way
Operator
rarer
1911.
Ooh, I will definitely take this.
Oh,
I'm rolling that.
Okay, we're just catching up with the
Oh, you-
streams here,
oh,
everybody.
you don't like the 1911 without the
bolt.
optic?
No,
It's
no.
fine.
They're
If it had the
clean
optic,
without
maybe.
with irons though.
I really get something better. I got the bowl 454. I'm re-rolling.
Okay.
No, I got the Taz. Her and Jesus
I
take me now.
believe this is the last one here after that Taz, so
All right, I got a Rhino.
yeah. I don't know what to tell you.
Besides good luck.
I don't think all the luck in the world could save me. Right now.
All right. Well, I guess, gentlemen, just go do your thing. 3,
Yep.
2, 1, go.
Good luck.
All right, and they ought to be off here in a second.
Yeah. I'll unmute them as soon as they start leaving, but it looks like the new changes that went through, it's looking like those red dots are a little rarer now. Both of our runners got one in the last hold, but
Well,
I know your chance of rolling a red dot by taking the bolt action roll, that the chance of that went down a bit.
oh really?
Yeah, I know.
Does it depend? Does it depend on the rifle, or
a lot of
do you can you just get like the MRAD and then it's just bare rails?
no, the MRAD comes with one, but the Scout doesn't, because the Scout has the pop-up irons. So I think
They are nice irons.
I think Anton went through and reduced the number of red dot guns. Did a little pass
Speaking
with
of
it.
which, HowDeeDoo rolled themselves the USP Tactical.
Not
Not
getting
bad.
the lamb though.
And we have Quilavad getting the KS-23 out of the single point shotgun pool.
I'm not sure that's what he wanted to get. He's dealing with a bit
Probably
of a
not.
capacity issue here, with 4 in the KS and 6 in the revolver. Leaves him a little bit light in that department going into hold 1.
I mean, he can still make do with the revolver. It's just gonna be honestly, if I was Quilavad, just for taking out the statics in this first round, I might opt to pick up a Sosa pistol.
Yeah, just to not have to reload any of his stuff here.
And then, meanwhile, we have Howdy getting some absolute. Well, I don't think that 870 is an absolute god roll, but it's not terrible either.
No, I think it's a below average shotgun, but not that below average, or maybe it's exactly average.
It functions.
It's got 6 rounds capacity, or 5+1. It's got good iron sights, but it doesn't come with a red dot.
It doesn't come with a red dot. Plus, it's ugly. Plus,
it is ugly.
no.
Well, looks like Quilavad already blowing his no alert bonus here. He got it perfect last time, but
Quilavad or Howdy?
I think it was Quilavad. You're making me say it wrong now. Quilavad.
Quilavad?
What am I gonna do with you,
Okay.
man?
Both of our runners, Howdy has his statics up and already got a handful of them, and there they go.
Yep. Good swap to the pistol.
And now it's Quilivad's turn. Definitely taking a little bit of a slower time here. Having to focus. Ooh, did he take some shot? No, he didn't take any hits.
He didn't take any
Quilavad
hits, but it is
still hit
slowing him
with the-
down.
Yeah, the Sosigs put the pressure on Quilivad, and that's going to cost him a little bit in the point department here.
Yep. Yep.
So
Definitely a
HowDeeDoo
slower
coming-
clear.
Yeah, HowDeeDoo taking a little bit of a lead here.
But I bet he would have loved a little bit more capacity to get through that. He did have to reload his revolver during that, which did take a little time.
Yeah. Didn't help that the Sosigs put the pressure on him, so he can just focus on the statics.
Yep, yep. I think that puts him a little bit behind Howdy already. He's going to have to step on the gas if he wants to take this to a game 3.
Yes.
But he's got plenty of time to do it, or plenty of time for Howdy to make a big flub. Anything's possible on first to worst.
Yeah, well, you know what they say. If you ain't first, you're worst.
Thank you, Ricky Dragon. Looks like Howdy rolling the
Yep.
Spas 12.
Getting a Spas 12 and getting one of the ugly... Well, I can't say the stock is ugly, but it looks ugly on the Spas.
It does make the Spas look like a boat whore. It's gonna
He gonna paddle his way through this one.
like if you were up a creek without a paddle, but you had a Spas 12 fixed with that, maybe you're not without a paddle. Is all I'm saying. Although
we
I'm
all
not
heard-
sure the ergonomics of holding the barrel and pushing yourself through the water is very good. I think there's some the range officer would have some problems with that.
Hoyt being a safety nerd.
That's right. That's right.
The kind of guy who's like, hey, one shot every 3 seconds.
No full auto in the substation. Looks like
Yeah, I've been saying that this whole time.
both of our runners are looking like they're gonna tap that right now.
And there it is. Howdy in his second hold here in the subway station.
This is
And
a
then we got
bit,
Quilavad following suit.
This can be a bit of a dangerous hold here with the shotguns coming out and that number 4 buckshot. You can get some bad ricochets against these pylons, and they can do a lot of damage. Not just losing the no hit bonus, but they can do like half of your health.
Yeah, they do a shocking amount of damage. The Hardens are up for Howdy, and they're also up for Quilavad. I think they both just yeah, they're both done with their Hardens.
Yeah, both
Not
good
too bad.
players.
They were both pretty quick.
Yeah. Not sure which one had the better of it. Good clears all around. Might come down to who's got the luckier spread here, getting
It
through
do be
this
like
hole.
that.
Because they can have pretty mean spawns here. Like Howdy got the
And the swarms are up for Howdy.
completely unlucky spawn for Howdy.
And there they
Let's
go.
see.
And there's the spawns for Quilavad. Ooh, that was quick. That was some good target switching from Quilavad there.
Little bad RNG on Howdy means that Quillavad's able to pick up a little bit of score
There we go.
there.
We just found a use for that paddle stock, using it to bat away the canker sores.
It does make a good object for doing that because
It's like a cricket bat.
some of the more complex geometries, it can like get stuck in the mine.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's why I always hate having to deal with them, because even if you do try and bat them away, I don't know if it's because you're doing it too fast and it gets stuck or something, but it's annoying when that happens.
The worst one is if you're playing Gordon Free Meat and you try and use the pry bar, the crowbar, because it makes you hold it so that you're using the hook, and the hook hooks into the mine every single time. It's you might as well just use the options panel.
Ooh, and we have Howdy here using the flashlight trap for any Sosig patrols that will definitely interrupt his shopping spree.
Yeah, Presidio is very bad for wandering Sosig patrols.
Oh yeah.
And now what's the next hold here? Is it
You know what? I forget.
let's see, we're on seed 4, so the next one's gonna be the library. The library.
Oh man, don't get me started on library. Don't get me started on library, Hoyt.
Looks Quilavad doing some Bubba gunsmithing here, putting his EOTech on the bottom of his revolver.
He tried.
It fits, but I'm not sure what tactical benefit you'd eke out from that.
Well, you see, it's a counterweight, you know.
That's true. Yeah.
You know, it's a counterweight. It makes it a little front heavy, so that way you know where the front is aiming at all times.
I can. That would be such the world's most expensive front of your gun weight. Both of our runners here trying to get around, get into this library. It can be a little tough to get in here, but Howdy's in it, ready to go.
Yes, library.
Should see Quill start his in just a minute.
You know, maybe I should start reading a book, continue reading that book when players are in library.
Oh yeah, we do. Visit your local library, folks. They probably have ebook rentals. We got Hardens up for Howdy, who's doing a great job of clearing them out, but I'm not sure where the last one is. He just saw it out of the corner of his eye. Up there in the corner.
Yep.
Could have
Right
been
up there.
a little quicker there, but had to deal with that shield so sick.
Yeah. With the way scoring is right now, it's just better to deal. If you have to choose between the encryption and the Sosig, it's better to deal with the Sosig just so you don't get shot.
Ooh, Howdy having a little bit of a click moment when he went for that peek there on that Sosig. Quilavad going for his Hardens. Getting a lot faster of a clear, able to just spin in a little circle there.
Analyzing system.
We got Howdy onto his swarms, going for his backup shotgun here. But the... Ooh, a lucky last shot there to finish clearing it off.
Quick.
The spread was not doing him any favors, but... Like, he's got one encryption left to go. We should be seeing swarms for Quilavad just in a minute here. See if he can clear them out just as fast.
All right. And there goes 3. Looks like Quilavad is doing the reload and shoot strat.
Yep. And Quilavad getting another fast clear here. He might just come out of this hold a little bit ahead of HowDeeDoo. He's been really picking up the pace here.
Oh yeah.
Recursives are up for Howdy. He's doing some number 4 buckshot shotgun surgery across the whole room. Very ballsy, but he pulled it off with no porcupining. Crouching
And
low
there's-
here. Ooh, getting a bad
Hey,
ricochet.
some IRL crouching. Let's go.
Yeah, it looked
All
like
right,
he
and
was
there
leaning up
goes-
against the banister, but of course,
Yep, and there goes the recursives for HowDeeDoo. He's all done with his third hold, and now we get to see what Quilavad does. Already taken out the first. Oh no. Oh no. Quilavad. Okay, thank God.
again, faster on Quilavad. A great hold 3 out of him. If he keeps up this pace.
Taking out the statue on the way out.
No patron of the arts here.
There is no art in library. Everything about library is just a lie.
That's true. I guess
Hey.
there's no literature in there.
Maybe Anton's trying to tell us something with the bookless library.
Yeah,
Maybe there's a hidden message.
he's anti-books.
Turns out Anton can't read.
That would be crazy. I don't know. I
Right.
don't think you can make a video game if you can't read.
I'm sure someone might be able to pull it off. Maybe.
Hmm.
You know, you just
Just watch a bunch of YouTube
I-
tutorials. What do you go? Where are you going
pretty,
with this?
pretty much.
All right.
Hey, you know, apparently AI can make video games now, so
No, it can't.
I mean, it can. It's not good.
I don't think they count as if it doesn't have if it can't remember states, right? Like if you look up at the sky and then look down again and it's different, that's not a game. Anywho,
You're right. That's an acid trip.
we got Howdy rolling a nice rifle here with is that the
Getting the IA2 with the
IA2 with
60 round tumors. And Quilavad getting the IA2 with 60 round tumors. Hey, we got a mirror match going on here.
This
Hell yeah.
fake RNG coming forward here. You're in the Matrix and I am too.
I love it when contestants get the same weapon because then there's no excuse for poor performance.
We're gonna get used to that chug-a-lug sound coming out of the IA2, folks. You'll be hearing it a lot going forward.
Yo, I like the IA2. It's actually a pretty solid rifle.
It is a nice gun. It's a good, solid, like it's got all the features that you want. It's got the rail on top. It's got the full auto. What more do you want?
You could argue it's comparable to the L85.
Yeah, they're both green. We got
They're
Howdy.
both green. They both have a nice chug-a-lug fire rate. They both got all the features you want. Only difference is one is bullpup.
Howdy's in the gong course.
Concourse!
His stealths are up, but where are
Already
they?
got. Well, most of them are already down.
Here we go.
In fact, all of them are down. He was not kidding around. He was going fast with those stealths.
Yeah.
And we got Quilavad also in their fourth hold.
Gonna see those stealths coming up for him too. It looks like there's maybe 5. I think Howdy got all 6. He's looking around. I think he's already slower than Howdy at this point. Can't find that last one. Where is
It's
it?
probably hiding somewhere behind one of the lights.
Oh, it's behind
we
him.
just
There
saw
you
it.
go.
Yeah, right behind that corner.
An unfortunate placement there. It was really invisible. I couldn't see it. Could you see it?
Analyzing system.
I saw it at the last second. There.
Howdy having trouble killing this polymorphic. Every time he shoots one,
Yeah.
another one pops up.
The polymorph was being mean.
It was being very mean with its ricochets.
Remember, guys, if you ever think taking on the polymorph will be nicer than the orthogonal, the polymorph can be just as mean.
It's true. It's true. But that's two, you know, slow clears here. If Quilavad can clear this fast, it's zipping and zooming all over the place. Also having some trouble. Another bad ricochet.
And he's got it.
I think Howdy really left some points on the table for Quilavad to pick up, and unfortunately he just wasn't able to there. Regen up for Howdy. He's 3D printing it. He's got the bottom done. He can cover, and he's...
And there they go. HowDeeDoo, done with the regenerative, done with the fourth hold, moving on to the fifth, and now we get to see how Quilavad handles his cheese block. See how he eats this block of cheese.
Over there.
Swinging around here. Looks like he can tuck himself away pretty nicely. Clearing out this last wave here. Getting some distance with the shotgun. Going back to the IA2. And he's through it.
And it's down. Not bad.
A little bit of a different technique here between the two players. But both of them got through it pretty fast.
Yeah, that was it was a solid clear.
Now, one more hold and we'll find out if we're going to a game 3 or not.
Hoyt, are you excited for a game 3?
I'm so excited for a game 3.
We like game 3s. We like round 3s. We like it when the best 2 out of 3 ends up when we get to the 3 and the best 2 out of 3. There we go.
This is going to out me in a certain way, but maybe we should have like a more hype best of 3 game 3 continuing music
Oh man.
between the matches, you know? Little silver scrapes action. Chat, you know what I'm talking about? Silver scrapes.
Hoyt's telling us that the tournament's getting boring.
I'm just saying, you know, a little bit of hype music before that game 3 starts.
I mean, we could use the music that's used in the waiting screen.
Well, I mean, but that's already there.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Quilavad seeing that orb there. It looks like, is he just clearing this out and then he's gonna go shopping later? Or is he right about to start it? He's got a bunch of pockets full of bullet boosts here. I'm not sure he was able to secure an infinite ammo dog, but he's got that 60 round mag, so maybe it won't be that much of an issue. We'll have to see.
All right, and we have HowDeeDoo stepping into the 5th and final hold, locking it down here in the hub.
The hub. You know, we haven't seen any... This is the one hold room that we've really seen people make into a kind of fortress. We've seen ropes be set up to fling themselves across it. We've seen barriers erected. Howdy choosing to do none of that and just go into it. Just him and his guns.
We've even seen a couple people try to set up traps. But either way, HowDeeDoo just took out that cascading really quick. I'd say that was a 3-second time frame on that.
Yep, he did roll. I guess he got all the infinite ammo dogs, and Quilavad got all of the bullet boosts, because it looks like he popped an infinite ammo dog to get through that a little bit faster, and I don't see a bullet boost in his belt.
Override token found.
Meanwhile, we have HowDeeDoo. I think HowDeeDoo got trace around.
Quilavad just rolled his 4th. Ooh, HowDeeDoo taking a hit there.
Oh
He is
no!
no longer hitless, because he's not running a shield right now.
We just might see that 3rd round if Quilavad can make it through this hit list.
Now, did Howdy bounce a bullet off the backstop to clear that final panel on the orthogonal? Because it looked like he did. I did not see red. I thought the panel was on the other side. Ooh, Howdy taking yet another hit here. Means that he is down 30,000 points in this final hold. If Quilavad can go hitless, that might just be the difference maker here.
Just maybe.
Quilavad already popping 1 of his 4 bullet boosts to get this thing popped a little faster. He's under fire, but the Sosigs haven't done anything to him yet. He's trying to peck these cheese blocks, but they keep disappearing from his view every time he pokes one.
And he's got it, able to
Advancing to next system layer.
essentially, I guess, window snipe. And meanwhile, we have HowDeeDoo taking taking shots from the refractive.
Yep, and he does not have a shield dog. He only has an infinite ammo
just going
dog.
raw. The Sosigs are putting the pressure on. He's gonna have to take that out quick. Wait. Oh no! HowDeeDoo has been slain!
Oh no!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's confirmed. We're seeing round 3.
That's right. As long as Quilavad does not die right here, and is able to clear his 5 holds, there's no way to make up that score difference. He was trying so hard to clear it, but the buckshot without the bullet boost just does not do it fast. Quilavad running his shield here means that he's not getting hit.
Advancing to next system
Now the
layer.
question I have is, did Howdy die with the health dog in his pocket?
I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna get that score in for everyone real fast. Where are we at? Ooh, it's a good score too, though.
Quilavad just waiting for his refractive to pop in. He does have the bullet boosts for it. I think he's still got at least 2 of them in his pocket here ready to go. And a shield dog, so all but guaranteed that he makes it through the next few seconds to kill this thing and take game 2. Oh no, the Sosig shooting it away from him.
Okay. Either way, Quilavad was able to
Data
Yeah.
take it out.
Advance to next system node and
Get our
take it.
runners in here. I'll have you get the score there, Dragon. Runners, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome
hello.
back. Oh, let me mute you guys on the stream. Anywho, so we don't have any of that going on. Did I? No, we're good. Anywho, how'd the runs go, guys?
I want to cry.
I screwed up the first stealth, and
I imagine.
I do have to say, Howdy, you already know how this is going.
no,
Because,
don't tell me.
Howdy,
No.
we did not have 2 completed runs here.
No.
No,
You're gonna make me do a game 3.
no shield dog on Howdy on the refractive, and he
Oh,
just got
no.
shot to pieces.
Oh.
So that does mean
No bullet boost either.
Mm-hmm.
I can only bullet boost.
Yeah, Quilavad rolled 4 bullet boosts. I believe Howdy,
Yeah,
you
I
rolled
got 3
3
infinite
ammos.
Well, with that being said,
We
I'm sure
are
you
going
guys
to
know.
a game 3.
Yep, it's game 3 time, baby.
Oh boy.
Oh my
We're-
god.
We're getting into it.
So both of you can once again take a 10-minute break if you'd like to avail yourselves of it.
I gotta go to the bathroom, man. What the fuck?
Okay. Everybody hold
Here we go.
tight, sit still. We're going to take a 10-minute break and we will be back in just 10 minutes and we'll see you then.
Mhm. All right, you all have a good one. Later. one.
Welcome back. We're back in it.
Where's the one, Hoyt? You did this again.
It's first to worst, best of 3. We're in round 3 with HowDeeDoo
I'm being
versus
ignored.
Quilavad. Rightfully so, sir. Rightfully so.
I am being ignored right now. How dare?
All
Did you
right.
guys hear something?
Quilavad, go ahead back
God.
to the take
What's
and
been the
hold
win?
menu, and we'll get you guys on seed 5 here, which is the 3rd seed that we're going to do.
Yeah, that's right. We're doing. Both of our contestants have at least one hot dog, so now we get to see who comes out with 2.
Yeah, it's a hot dog eating contest, and 2 gets you to the next stage.
It's a hot dog eat hot dog world, man.
That's right. That's right.
And this
Really
world
is.
indeed-
All right. Well, if you guys have both got seed 5 selected, go ahead and eat your hot dogs, and we'll get started here.
I guess just because you asked me so
It's
nicely.
coming down to the wire. Down to the wire.
This one's for all of the marbles. Or whatever the
One
hot dog
reroll for
equivalent
me.
would be.
I'll take it.
Got the R700. I'm gonna reroll.
Okay.
Express 870.
I ran that last round.
Hmm.
Ooh.
It didn't serve me very well, as you could tell.
I hope my battery lasts long. I'm gonna reroll. This is
Okay.
probably gonna end badly.
Okay.
All right.
I got one left, right?
Yes.
Believe so.
God damn it, the Taz.
Yes. No, I'm
Oh.
so sorry for you. I can't believe that.
All right, big iron.
Wait, Big Iron? You got the BFR on your last reroll?
Big iron
here?
time.
Okay.
Hey, at least you
Someone's-
get to look cool, right?
Yeah.
You look cool while losing, yeah.
Okay.
Feels coming
Yeah,
for
you get to you get to,
Someone play Big Iron.
sing Big Iron in your head the whole time.
Well, fellas, any last words before we get you going here?
Just put me out of my St. Louis, Missouri.
I'll try.
All right. Well,
3,
in
2,
that
1,
case,
go.
do your thing.
Get going.
There.
All right. They're muted. They're deafened. They're running.
They're legitimately running.
Alright.
Like we have constructed a 2-scale institution for our contestants to run around in.
Now, Dragon, I know which of these guns that you would go with. And
BFR,
why
no
is
question.
the BFR better than the lasered pistol? With the,
Because it's cool. Also, 45-70 slaps.
yeah, that's
Also, it's cool.
that is a very large bullet that comes out of that revolver with the 45-70 government.
I will say one benefit you can get out of it is the penetrator rounds for 45-70 are only like 1 point,
Mm-hmm.
and they can punch through hardened shells. So
That is a fun. I don't know if that's better.
I don't know if it justifies it, but it is a
Ooh.
cheap can punch through everything round.
These
so.
are some unfortunate rolls here. Quilavad getting a Taz. I think he's seen that rifle too many times so far. And Howdy getting a scout rifle, but it no longer comes with the red dot.
You know, it's still a good rifle. I would still roll with the scout rifle.
I can't even.
Yeah, it's still smooth. It's still nice, but without that free red dot.
Feature heavy. I mean,
And also, I'm not... Ooh, taking some fire here. I'm not sure if he was alerted or the SOSIG's blind firing.
If the SOSIGs are shooting, you've definitely been spotted.
Right, we got
But
Howdy
either way,
with this awful setup. Really, with the top rail. He doesn't even have irons that work. He just has the back of this horribly large flashlight.
flashlights are just cheap laser sights, though.
Speaking of laser sight, the PMM is out and it's pecking away at these statics here.
Yeah, whipping out the little PM to take out these statics.
Doing some good movement tech. That was a very fast clear, hopping all around the room.
Didn't even get the chance to count.
It's like Quilavad's trying to find out where exactly out of all of the runners, I think Quilavad's the only one that will hop back and forth to classic controls just to use slide bolting. He normally goes streamlined, but if he has to use a bolt, he goes slide bolt.
Yeah, the slide bolt is definitely the quicker way of doing it. I'm not used to it, so I don't use it, but I see the benefit.
It's just the having to switch your brain between two.
Wait.
Oh, was it
Well,
unloaded?
I think Quilavad ran out of ammo in that BFR, forcing him to switch. I don't... Okay, he did clear them all out.
Okay.
I was gonna say. Now, is he actually out of ammo, or is
I think he's
that
checking his
cylinder just a
chambers
jumbled
right
up
now.
mess? Okay, yeah,
Who
no, he's good.
knows?
He good.
A quick save from him. He still went hitless, but I think that took a few more seconds than he would have wanted to make
Yeah,
up
the
for it.
biggest downside to that BFR is that reload.
5 rounds, and boy, is it slow to put all of those bullets back in.
Yeah, there's ways you can make it a little quicker, but let's just say there's a reason why we switched to the swing open revolvers.
Bit of an old technology.
It's still cool though.
Howdy is in his second hold already. Rocking a shotgun and an
honestly-
EOTech here.
Honestly, we should just give if Quilavad can make it through this whole thing without selling that BFR, we should just give him an automatic win. Oh wait, hold up. What did he switch the settings to?
He switched back to streamline.
Oh, okay, cool.
Howdy's hardens are up. A quick clear, stopping just for a little pit stop to get a couple extra kills, which I think might just be worth it, score-wise.
All right.
He's waiting for his swarms to pop up.
Any second now?
Quilavad getting the BT-13 again over in the corner. Dragon, meanwhile, is dying of some kind of 18th century disease that only appeared during covered wagon trains.
The swarms are up for HowDeeDoo, and they just like that, they're down.
Very fast clear out of Howdy. Very fast clear.
Now we get to see how Quilavad does. Because he's getting ready to step into his hold.
Like he's running away from the orb, refuses to ponder it.
Hey, I can stop cold turkey anytime I want. Anywhere I want. They can't run that fast.
Guess I could go here though. Alright, there we go. Quillavad's in his second hold here.
Analyzing
I was
Hold
about
it
to say,
down.
you said you got good at pushing buttons, Hoyt.
With the evil VT13, he's ghost loading it just to give it a little bit more.
That's
Well,
right.
One more
It
shell.
it's a hassle, but you can ghost load semi-auto shotgun. All right, Quilavad taking a defensive position here. The Hardens are up. Already got a handful of them. Switching to the BFR and taking out that last one with one shot.
Advancing to next
It is a
system.
Hey, yo.
stylish little piece that he's got there.
Analyzing system.
That was a fast clear.
If I see him sell it, it's an instant loss. I'm saying this right now. He's either in for an instant win or an instant loss. It's up to him. All right. Jokes aside, though. Yeah, no. Quilvad's been doing pretty good despite getting the bad rolls.
He has gotten some really bad rolls.
All right. You think he's gonna get the SKS if he goes for the
Encryption detected.
6-point ARs? Swarms are up.
Ooh.
Encryption
Oh, and getting that quick draw with the BFR again.
I don't think he was quite ready for those swarms to pop in. I think they caught him unaware. He went for a couple quick belt grabs there. Missed it a couple times.
Yo, Howdy getting a clean kill on a Flun Sosig there. Hey, someone clip that. That is definitely a highlight right there. If someone gets highlights of Quilavad, oh, Howdy touched the grass.
Grass toucher. But Quilavad not
he's
here
a-
to record it because he's in game in his special spreadsheet.
You know, I really hope Quilavad touches the grass so I can call him a statistic.
Alright, we got Howdy holding it down in garden. It's gonna hold at the bottom of the stairs here. Blinding that Sosig real quick. Ooh, getting really distracted by the
Hardens
Sosigs.
are
Does
the
not want to
Hardens are
get
up.
shot. Of course, he got
already
shot.
got a few of them. Got one more underneath that.
Oh, the time is eating away here as he gets into position to clear that.
Yeah, that was a bad lineup for HowDeeDoo on those Hardens.
Mm-hmm.
That was rough.
Now, Garden, you can
Okay.
just have bad lineups, but I'm wondering if there's a different position he could have taken in order to see all of those encryptions a little better. Looks like he's holding on top of the partition here. I'm gonna switch it up.
That is definitely a good spot for taking out encryptions.
Mm-hmm. But there is one encryption on the underside of the bridge that you cannot see from there.
Override token found.
Swarms are up. Already got a handful of them. Having to make a quick reload before... And HowDeeDoo touching the grass again!
But that was a quick
That was
swarm
that
clear,
was the
though.
quickest grass pattern I've seen. he knows we're talking about his grass touching. I love it. I love it when the runners are self-aware of our trash talk.
All right. Looks like Howdy's taken quite a bit of a distance from where the recursives are going to spawn in here. He does have that laser pistol. So, ooh, taking a hit from a blinded Sosig just firing at him. That's going to hurt. Jumping down here, getting a good witness me, but...
Yeah, and there we go. Grass touching for a third time. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought he was going for a fourth. I was like, man, he can't get enough of that grass.
That was an unfortunate hit, leaving a lot of points on the floor for Quilavad to be picking up in his garden hold if he can do it.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's happened to you, but I've had a few times where I was doing a run and I would come across like a Sosig that would be like right in my face or something.
Uh-huh.
Shoot it, and then the knife
The knife.
flies at me, hits me, and kills my score.
Yep.
Yeah. The dreaded floating knife.
All right, Quilavad, he has to touch the grass to get that orb. He did it.
And Quilavad touching the grass.
All right.
Both of our contestants are coming out of this one a little greener. Those white Skechers are gonna have those nice green grass streaks.
We'll have to see if Quilavad can pick up the points that Howdy dropped on his third hold here. Ooh, taking a hit immediately.
Quilavad getting shot.
So much for that. Getting shot
And
again.
even taking more hits. Ooh.
With the second shotgun gets a quicker clear, I think, but
Analyzing system.
And we have HowDeeDoo. You know what? We'll catch up with HowDeeDoo.
in his banana mags.
Nanner.
You know, I never expected Garden to be the hold that takes hits off both of our runners.
Stack the banana to the
This is quite the the garden party here.
Were you about to say banana party?
I would never say banana party, Dragon. You are hallucinating.
Am I being gaslit right now?
There is no gas leak.
No, you're right. This is garden, so it would be grass lighting.
A good clear from Quilavad on the swarms there. The second shotgun coming in clutch. The VT-13, not a good shotgun, but maybe it's okay as a little pocket shotgun, you know? Just something to keep in the back pocket. Quilavad trying to keep this thing full of shells enough. It's hungry, though.
Yeah, the 1301's low capacity does leave a lot to be desired. But it's still not a terrible shotgun.
Oh, it's not the absolute worst.
Mm-mm.
Recursive encryption detected.
All right, recursives are up. Already got one.
Quilavad going for the reload. Ooh, a
And
one-shot.
that was a lucky one shot on that recursive.
Data
Hey,
extract.
someone clipped that. That's also a highlight.
That was a
And take
crazy shot. A nice ricochet onto the far side of it. If he didn't get that ricochet, it was going to take him another 3 or 4 or 5 seconds to get in position to clear that thing. Looks like Howdy's maneuvering into the storage here. And what are they storing, Dragon?
I don't know. What are they storing? I forget.
I think it's...
I have no idea what the Sosig agenda is.
Who knows? They are...
That is some tasty looking porridge blocks, though.
Yes. All right, we got HowDeeDoo holding it down in the storage in his fourth hold. What do you think about storage as a fourth hold?
As a fourth hold, it's not bad. It could be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you choose to hold it like right by the entrances, like if you hide behind that ladder, you can effectively cover both entrances and just completely deny Sosigs access to.
The stealths are up. He's hunting for them. Where could they be, though? It's so hard to find encryptions in this place. He's still... Oh.
And there they go. You could say HowDeeDoo is a stealth hunter. Guarantee that's someone's gamer tag on Xbox 360.
The future of gaming.
But either way, HowDeeDoo got himself a really nice assault rifle, getting the M16A4.
Is that only a burst rifle?
It is only burst, but you know what? It's an M16, so therefore it is god tier.
I do like burst fire, to be honest. I know some people hate it, but I think it's kind of fun.
I mean, I hate burst fire, but the M16 is the exception.
All right, polymorphic is up. It's in a nice place for Howdy to just sit here and peck away at it. But it's being mean, refusing. Oh, there it is.
And he's got it, able to snipe it.
Little window.
Not bad.
And is that an M249 with the 60 round magazine that I see in the corner there? Looking tasty from Quilavad. we got Howdy holding it down here, waiting for his regen to spawn in.
Should be up any minute.
I haven't been looking for tourney shakes from our runners here. Looks like
No,
I could
they-
see a little bit of a wobble on Howdy though. It's got to be getting to both of them.
Now, is it from tourney shakes or is it just exhaustion?
It could be one or the other. Regions
Alright.
up. 1, 2, 3,
taking-
1, 2, 3.
Taking
This-
chunks out of it with that burst fire.
This is where the burst
no.
fire does let you down a little bit. How
Wow,
did
I
he
am
not get
surprised
shot?
he did not get
How
hit.
did he not
Howdy
get
got
hit?
some luck here.
That was some dance moves to dodge under that fire there.
Some Dance Dance Revolution here. He's just
Paying off the Sosigs in order to get a hitless fourth hold there. Now it looks like Quillavad's going to be entering his fourth hold storage. He's got his M249.
Yep, got an M249 with 60 round tumors. Hoyt, when do we get the belt box?
Belt
for the
box is for
249.
chumps. It's so much worse.
What are you talking about? The belt box it's the best.
You go from like a 2-second reload to like a 10-second reload.
Yeah, but you also get like what, 200 rounds in that belt box?
Yeah, but I like reloading.
200? 150? You know what? You know what, Hoyt? It sounds to me like you just don't like you don't like extra work. You know?
I really don't. All right, Quilavad hiding under the ladder here. The other place to hold in this room. It's only 2 feet away from the other place that people hold, but it is just as good.
All right, Stealth sir up for Quilavad.
He's hunting. Ooh.
And there they go.
Getting a very fast stealth clear.
That was quick. This is definitely a good chance for Quilavad to catch up.
Yeah, he's got another opportunity. I think Howdy did leave some points on the table again. Oh, kind of dropping his weapon in for a second there. Almost caught unawares, but he'll be able... He's getting the polymorphic in the same spot Howdy did, but I think this under the ladder spot might give him just a little bit of an edge. He doesn't even have to move at all, no matter where it goes.
Like I was saying, that is a good spot to hold for Sosa control.
But Hide Over Boar is getting the better of him here.
Yeah, it doesn't help that's full auto only, so he's got to be real light on that trigger.
Yep. All right.
And Quilavad has got it.
Feel like that could have been a little bit faster, especially with the advantage of where he was located, but I think he will be able to clear the regen faster, having actual full auto instead of burst fire. But where is it going to spawn in? That could really seal the deal here. Don't think he's seen the cloud yet. He's got to go hunt for it. Where is it? There it is. Looks like he's going to hide up here and hope that they don't filter into a spot that they can kill him while he clears this.
Alright.
Looks like his shotgun was in the floor as he crouched down. Going for the reload on the
man.
shotgun. Very fast clear.
Not bad. And meanwhile, we got HowDeeDoo, who just stepped into their 5th and final hold. I don't know if anyone else caught it, but yep. HowDeeDoo got himself an anti-material rifle, getting the Hecate 2.
Ooh, this last popcorn bit is hiding. Oh, taking a hit.
Oh, HowDeeDoo taking shots.
Ooh, another hit on HowDeeDoo. That's one hit on two
That's gonna
different
leave
holds.
a mark. I don't think Quilavad got hit at all in his 4th hold, did he?
No, he didn't. So points
So
to him
this,
there.
yeah, this just might be Quilivad's run to win at this point.
I think that would be quite the upset going into this, looking at their performances. But, you know.
Hoyt just
It's
telling us that he
been-
likes HowDeeDoo better.
I love
Okay,
every
we get it. We
contestant.
get it, Hoyt. You have a favorite. Okay, we get it. You're picky and choosy with the contestants. Okay, but the orthogonal is up for HowDeeDoo.
And that burst fire is not doing Howdy
Yeah,
any favors as he
it
was
is
approaching this thing. He might just run out of his power-up dogs at this point. There he goes.
And he's got it. Don't worry, chat. Just know that I love all of my contestants equally.
Yeah, so do I, you jerk. You lug.
But you just said you wanted HowDeeDoo to win. Indirectly, by the way. Basically.
Feel like you're stretching. Ooh, Quilavad getting a second
Man, I
silencer.
should stretch.
I. All right, Seth. Fine. I did compare you, maybe metaphorically, a little bit to a chihuahua. All right, Howdy. He's got his refractive in, but he is not in position to take it down. Only has the infinite ammo dog here.
It does have the Hecate, though, which will definitely help pick up the pace. Yep, there's one shot.
But once again, he does not have a shield dog. He's just dodging
There's 2
bullets out
shots.
here.
And there's 3.
He is
Not
through.
Not bad HowDeeDoo. Let's see
The
what that score is.
1288750.
Ooh, a 120. That's not looking good for Howdy.
We'll see if Quilavad. God, you got me doing it, man. Let's see
Doing
if
what?
Quilavad can
Doing
pick
what?
it up as he is just about to enter
Quilavad?
Billway here.
We're talking about Quilavad, right?
Yep.
Alright.
It is a beatable score, but will Quilavad be able to beat it? He is not hitless on his run either, and I don't care. Some of you really good runners can beat a 128 with it while still getting hit. We've seen some hit runs that are above a 135, I think, in this tournament, so it's not impossible, but
Analyzing system.
it's going to take quite a good run, quite a good closeout here from Quilavad to do it. And he's taken up the far corner. Look at this. I think this is the
Ooh,
idea.
that is an interesting spot. I haven't seen anyone take this spot.
Yep, I think this is the idea behind the silencers that he was running too, to really get hidden up there. Is there a piece stuck below the floor here? No.
No, there wasn't.
Ooh.
He was able to clear it. If that happened though, that yeah.
That was a good clear.
Yeah, that is an interesting spot. I might have to try that.
Yeah.
You get yourself like a rifle with a scope on it. You can just snipe at SO6 all day.
Between the darkness and the distance, this might be a very safe but very good score spot. Now, I don't see the encryption cloud, do you, Dragon? It's right in the middle there.
I don't. Oh, there it is. All right. He's got the infinite ammo dog up.
Just one more
Shotgun
rotation.
slamming it, and it's down. Ooh,
This
yeah, I think
might just be Quilavad's run. He is doing
Yeah, he
so
is.
well.
he is really picking it up in this late half. Good lord. Maybe he might get a 137 or even a 138. Maybe. He did get shot in Garden Party, though.
It's true. But Quillavad's got to keep this up. But he does have a shield dog and a bullet boost dog, so as soon as he takes him, yep, he's making the run for it. I think, does he still have his Chaos 23? That'll guarantee a one hit on the refractive if he's still got it in his pocket.
Does he still have the BFR, though? And there it is! A single tap on the
What's the
refractive.
score? A 137.9. Oh my god.
wow.
It's over.
That is a damn good
That
score.
is a crazy score.
Would have been a 139. God damn.
Yeah, let me go ahead and I'm gonna jot that down.
God damn it.
All right, fellas, you're done. It's over with. No matter what, this was the third game, so we've got a winner here. And who's it going to be?
All right, the scores are punched in.
All right, so Howdy finished his run first, so we'll read his score off. All right, fellas, you're done. It's over with. No matter what, this was the third. I gotta mute
Oh, wow.
myself. Screwing up the sounds. HowDeeDoo coming in with a 1,288,750 compared to Quilavad coming in with a 1,379,350, an absolutely massive score. And we have our winner for this Goulash phase. Quilavad will be continuing on to face Seth, or who's the opponent here? Seth or Vlad, whoever wins that one.
I fear for whoever he's fighting against now.
No, it's just this one scene. Like, I don't see anyone else use this strategy.
Yeah, going into
That would have
it,
been a 1,399 if I didn't get hit. That would have been second place on the board.
Yeah, that was an interesting spot you took up there. Have you done that before, or is this just something new that you figured out?
Yeah, no. Last week I got this other score, the 139.
yeah, Quilavad swore me to secrecy about his little spot and his silencer tech going into this, and it really worked out for him. But let's hear from Howdy. Howdy, how'd the run go?
Well, first of all, I'm shit at this seed. This is the seed I lost my my wieners bracket on.
Oh no!
And now so when I lose my losers bracket on too. So wow, I hate the seed now a lot.
It is a tough one. I'm surprised to see Quilavad solve it so well. Both of you, by the way, got hit in garden. Not enjoying the garden party, huh?
Not
I just
really.
got
No.
really unlucky with that one guy there. Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, I also got shot by another guy, but talk about that.
Yeah, you both. I think I saw you both take hits in Garden Party. That being said, howdy do. I gotta say, way too much grass touching. Way too much grass touching. You must really love that.
Yeah, man. I mean, at this point, I just like munching on it too.
Give you a mid match snack.
Mhm, exactly.
Question: do
So-
you still have the BFR?
No, I sold it because I didn't have enough points. To
I
get
take that back.
Ooh.
Instant loss. You're done.
Yeah.
At least my suffering will finally be over.
Focus on all the data.
Yes.
So
Jokes aside, that was a fantastic run from both of you. Absolutely hype. Just
So I think Nova's commenting on it. Quilavad, you have an absolutely massive kill style bonus at 14,000. And I think that's distance kills from Spillway, right?
Yeah, because you get just not only the distance, but the height by standing up in that.
Mm-hmm. It's like
Huh.
an extra.
Plus-
It's an extra 50 points every 50 meters, and you
Hey.
can get
Yeah.
like 150-meter kills on that thing.
maybe
I
that
think-
means Spillway is the next score seed.
Yeah, no, I've been. Yeah, this has been my highest. That's how I got my highest score. I think
Wait, are you Frost?
maybe also my
on the
second highest.
leaderboard?
Yeah.
Oh my god. What the fuck? Spillway meta. Oh no.
Spillway meta.
Meta. Woo. I just wish I did get a hit so we could get a freaking second place. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I was gonna say, howdy, Quilavad. What do you guys think your score would be had you not been getting hit?
I mean, I guess we could just
Still
add
less than
the
his.
numbers.
My stealth was kind of shit. I got 5,500 there. 1,300 kill style. I mean, 13,000.
1300. It's still pretty good.
1,300 is no. I'm pacifist
Yeah,
at that point.
13,000. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Well, shit. I gotta like look at where you're holding, dude. Like,
Yeah.
what the hell?
I think people are going to be
I just
studying.
forever changed the meta.
I think people are going to be studying Quillavad's run through there.
Oh yeah, definitely a
Alright.
lot of highlight worthy moments there. I did see you get some cool clears with that BFR though.
Oh yeah. I don't think I
Yeah.
even needed it on some points because I had ghost loaded and had one more shot, but I thought I was out.
Yeah. That was also funny going for the BFR to clear, what was it, hold 2, and it was just empty.
No, that's because I was on classic controls so I can get quick bolting. And I
Uh-huh.
forgot how to I don't know how to do the
So it did screw you up, having
the
to have
hammer.
two different brains
Well,
to switch
I'll
between.
tell you what. I'll tell you what. For future reference, if you ever get confused, one thing you can do is you could just fan cock it.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah. So
All right.
you got a backup. if-
Well, I think we gotta call it there. What a crazy set of games! Thank you guys so much for bringing that to a game 3. That was so exciting.
Oh my god.
Our
My-
next.
I'm glad I don't have to worry about this anymore. At least.
yeah, my suffering continues. Howdy is free.
That's right.
Go win this tournament or something, Quill. That would be
I
crazy.
have to go against. If I'm gonna have to win, I have to defeat Tibbs again. That's not gonna happen. Unless, well, I can't even win at 5C because now he's gonna know this.
Yeah.
Alright. So
Wait, you're going against Seth next too, right?
Seth or
Yeah, that's
Vlad.
not gonna be easy either.
Seth or
Yeah, you're
Vlad,
cooked.
Whoever
Never
wins
mind.
that one, right?
I wish you luck, but you might be cooked.
Alright.
That's what I've been saying this entire tournament, but I'm still here somehow.
Yeah.
Hey, it's crazy to see who actually makes it as far as they do. I mean, like If you manage to take on Tibbs though, or whoever see him in the finals, like that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh, I guess
I guess.
if I beat against
Yeah, go ahead.
Setri, I might get a grudge match against Nova.
Ooh.
Also,
Hey.
I tuned into the first Horror stream like on his hold 5. I know that like I was in the reveal or whatever, but do you know that meme of the 1,000-yard stare soldier?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That was me as I was watching, dude.
You're like, you saw him like, no, he has the tech. No.
Exactly, dude.
He
But good
solved
game.
it.
I love
Yeah,
that.
good game, man. That if you hadn't died.
Yeah. All right.
Huh.
I think his audio just dropped out. Anyway,
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh.
audio's dropping, so that's probably a good place for us to drop to.
all right, our next run is going to be Smevlin versus Nova. That is going to be in 1 day and 2 hours from now. So whatever time that is for you. Nova already ran it. We've got it pre-recorded, but nobody else has seen it. So we'll see Smevlin live and Nova as a pre-recorded run. So we'll have to see how that one goes. See if Smeev can beat Nova's ghost. And so tune in for that one. That one's going to be pretty fun. And I guess everybody have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you tomorrow.
All right, y'all take care.
See y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.